to the roster thing. Okay, so y'all said that you said like one or two. You said like five-ish. Is that
Right.
no? Yeah, five. You said like four, if anything, three. Um, Now how many on these rosters, like are you having sex with? Like if you had one, like say this was in the past or this theoretical roster, how many of them would you be sleeping with?
Let me pass on that one.
What do you mean pass?
Because it's like a
Another one.
you don't want to say the wrong thing to make a person think something, but what she said, that's same over here. You always gonna have your favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
That one is always gonna
Oh,
be
okay,
yours.
okay. So kind of like what she was saying, where it's just like one. Okay, okay, cool. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll have one that I'm
Yeah, you
banging.
supposed to
And
One,
only
then the
have
only
other
one.
one.
ones
Okay, okay. And
on
then
a
you,
date.
and then just one. I'm guessing
Just
for
the
you.
one.
What about you? So like,
Single.
if you had a roster of five, like how many of them are you trying to have sex with? Like,
Really, I'll have my main, and then all the other ones, like I'll have somebody, pay for my food, or they might do my Ubers or something, or they gonna make sure I'm straight. Like,
Damn.
not just.
the reason why I'm
If
so
you,
happy and I'm nodding so hard is because
yeah,
this is something we talk about a lot on the show, and y'all basically like quoted me word for word for what I always teach and say. So it's like, yes, like y'all literally said exactly what I say.
yeah,
Because yeah, it is true. Like that is women don't have a roster. So like if I asked my homies who actually have rosters of women, they're all five of them. Like they all of them. They don't have just one dude that they're and then some that they interchange out or anything like that. No, no, no. Like what? See, when a woman has a roster, she has one guy for talking to, maybe one guy to take you on a nice dates, maybe one guy to take you on vacations. Like you have different guys for different categories because it's too hard to find one man to fulfill all your needs and wants today as a woman. So a lot of women, when they have a roster, they're having sex with one guy, and then there's four other simps that are just like thinking they're gonna get sex one day and they're never going to. And so like, but like a lot of women would think that like it's the same as a guy. I want to ask, do y'all think that like the way men and women have sex or like choose sexual partners, do y'all think it's the same or different between the sexes?
Sort of.
Start with her.
um, I would say like from a female perspective, it's more of like when you have a connection, and I feel like men more just do it just because they can, or it's easy for them, or like anything they'll do anything just because it's female.
Oh,
But like I
connection.
feel like men, like women, we're more selective on who we give our bodies to.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. What do you think?
I'm gonna go with kind of what she said because men most times say you have Sarah and Sarah does everything for him. She's a good woman to him, but she might be at a 5 or maybe a 7 in the bedroom. You got Becky over here. She a 12. But she don't do nothing else. She don't cook. She don't clean. She don't pay no bills. She don't even work. He gonna pick Becky.
Oh no.
You gonna pick Becky? Okay. But whereas like if it was you, you wouldn't pick the same standards
No,
like that.
I need. It's like I feel like if I'm going to give you that portion of me, you need to be doing something else besides just that. You can't
Besides
have
just the
that.
sex or being hot or something.
Agreed.
Okay. What do you think? Do you think there's a difference between men and women when it comes to like our sexual choices?
Yeah, because stick his thing and anything.
In anything?
Mm-hmm.
In anything?
It's
What do
really
you
a
think?
50-50 because you got females. I'm assuming everybody on the same page where we really would like to have a connection with that person, but we done all hung around some hoes who are thing. You got some like that too. So
Oh yeah, but yeah,
Coming
yeah.
off
There's
the
definitely
streets.
there's definitely some women like that. I gotta ask though, women that are like that, because like we're all kind of agreeing that like most women are like how y'all are saying right now, kind of the opposite of guys in a way. Do y'all think like what women that are like that like to sleep around as much as dudes, just from y'all's experience, because y'all might have a homegirl that's like this or somebody in your family or something. Why do you think they're like that? Like, is there some specific thing you noticed in their past or in their life that you're like, that's why she's doing that? Like that one dude that screwed her over or whatever it is. Like, if y'all have an example that y'all can give, what do you think? Like, why do you think a woman ends up sleeping around like a guy like that?
I would say she done got played too many times.
Played too many
Yeah.
times? One
Facts.
too many played?
Facts.
What do you think?
Something like that.
Something like that. What do you think?
I have a perfect example. I'm not gonna say her name.
Good friend.
But she was due to be married to somebody, and the dude pretty much left her at the altar. And so she has it in her head that like she'd rather have frugal relationships with no real connection because if you develop a connection to somebody, you're more liable to be hurt in the end. So she'd rather hurt others than have her own stuff hurt.
Mm.
But she's actually met good men that wouldn't do that. But because the risk doesn't always outweigh the rewards, she wouldn't even risk it.
Wow.
Crazy ass.
This is actually something that I bring up all the time because it's the biggest cycle that a lot of single women are, or not single, but with women in relationships are in, or even some single, but like that cycle of exactly what you just said. You gave all your devotion to somebody when you were young, and obviously that guy wasn't ready, because young men usually aren't ready when they're young. And then when he breaks it off and he ruins it, you're just like heartbroken. You're like, this hurts so bad. I'm never going to let another person let me feel this way again. And every relationship after that, you're always going to want to have the frame, or like the leverage in it. You want to be like the boss in it, because if you are, you're never going to get hurt again. You're never gonna have to worry about it. But that's crazy, because she's just choosing to stay single. A lot of women will just still choose to date, but she'll choose to date weaker men. So then she's
Right.
always in the higher leverage
It
position.
gives her the sense of control.
Yeah. What about you? What was the original question? God damn, I knew this was gonna happen tonight, guys.
If you know of any
Oh yeah.
girl that
Yeah.
sleeps around.
Do you know of any girl that has like had to sleep, or that sleeps around like men do? And like, why do you think she did that?
I would say, like y'all are saying, like maybe they got hurt in the past and now they're more so just like, I'll just do whatever I want. Like, why can't I do it if men do it all the time? Like, I know there's some that do it that way. Like, what's wrong if we can't do it? Or like, double
Like a
standard for
vengeful
men.
double standard kind of
Right.
look at it.